Hey, this is Tim David, and we are going to learn in this video when you should turn down a speaking gig. Stick around. As always, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well because we go live every single day. And if getting speaking gigs is on your radar, if it's something that you want to do to either get paid to speak or get paid because you speak, in other words, get on stages, promote your products, your services, your programs, and speaking is a great way to do it. So make sure you get subscribed to our YouTube channel. Now, hey, we're going to talk about why you should say no to a speaking gig. I recently said no to a speaking gig, and it's at a fee that just a few years ago I would be drooling to get a fee like that. And it is crazy to think of turning down speaking gigs with all of the effort that we put and all of the strategy that we use and all of the conversations that we have in order to get that speaking gig in the first place. Why would I turn it down? Well, right here is my reason. This is my decision-making chart. It is, in fact, in the Get Speaking Gigs book. You'll see it in the description. It is our small version, not even medium. It's our small, opportunity to grow your speaking business. All kinds of ways to get speaking gigs to come to you. I think there's 7. I think there are 7 ways to go out and get speaking gigs. And we talk about speaker demos, and we talk about websites. We talk about your fee. We talk about the shortest distance between you and paid gigs. But this page right here, page 57, is the decision-making page. Should you accept the gig or should you decline the gig? Why would you decline a gig? Here's reason number 1. Question number 1. It's basically a flow chart. You ask yourself this question. If it's a yes, you go this way. If it's a no, you go this way. And, you just follow the steps. The first question is this: can you deliver value? Man, I can't stress this enough. If you can't deliver value, then don't, that's not the right button. If you can't deliver value, then don't take the gig. That's my dramatic zoom in. Don't take the gig if you can't deliver value. Simply say no. Worst thing you can do is stand on a stage and under deliver. If your best marketing piece is your speech and good news travels fast, well, guess what? Bad news travels twice as fast. And there is no amount of money that can overcome that sinking feeling when you walk off a stage and know that you did not crush it. In fact, the higher the dollar amount, the more crushing that feeling. If you think to yourself, oh my gosh, I just got paid $25,000 to suck on stage for an hour, it'll crush you. I promise you. So can you deliver value? And, wholeheartedly, it has to be a yes. Like, I could kill it for these people. Absolutely. I could knock it out of the park. That's the vibe you want to have when you are asking that question. Next, can you receive value? Can you receive value? Now, the rest of these are questions of, can I receive value? And then there's one other question. That's not a value question, but a values question. Now, yes, the first question is, am I getting paid enough, right? If I can deliver value and they are in turn paying me a commensurate fee with the value that I'm delivering, and I feel that is a fair exchange, yeah, take the gig, do the deal, sign the contract. Now, what if they can't? What if there's a fee that is lower or non-existent? Does that mean you turn down the gig? The answer is not necessarily. You see, I know a lot of speakers will say, I will not leave the house for less than $5,000, and I will not jump on a Zoom for less than, $5,000 and deliver my content. It's too valuable. My time is too. Okay, good. Fine. You're right. You deserve value for your message. You have worked hard to craft your content. You have lived a life of experience that can deliver value to these clients. Of course, you should be reimbursed. But does that reimbursement have to come in the form of dollars and cents? Now, you may have your own chart. In fact, I encourage you to develop your own chart. My chart includes questions like, can I sell enough product to make this worthwhile? right? So if there's going to be 70,000 people in the audience and I'm not getting paid, but they all are waving their wallets and their heart's desire is to book more speaking gigs, and I have programs and products and books and things that can help them to do that, of course I'm going to take that speaking gig. That is a huge showcase opportunity. That's value for me. Will enough of my ideal prospects be there? So if I may sell from the stage, that's great. But if other people who see me speak in that audience in turn come and hire me to speak, then there's value there as well. So that's why I say yes to association gigs very often at a lower fee than I might agree to a corporation, right? So it's because the association is showcasing me to all its members. Is it a well-known, high-profile company whose logo would look really nice in your client list, right? That was part of my decision when I spoke for Zoom, right? It wasn't my full fee, but it was a great opportunity for a number of reasons. And little did I know, it turns out they did want me to sell product and things like that as well. But there's, again, a number of factors here that I looked at. Will they cover expenses, providing a fun trip to a place that you're excited to visit? Maybe they'll, throw in travel for your family, right? Maybe you will have the opportunity to take a wonderful vacation for free. That's an exchange of value. You go on The Price is Right and you win a vacation, you're jumping up and down and you're excited. And those vacation packages are some of their biggest prizes that they give away. So you could get a vacation package for a speaking gig. Would you take that gig? Maybe, maybe not. Will it be no-brainer convenient? Is it right down the road? Is it a digital virtual presentation where you just go into your home studio? Is it super easy to deliver a presentation that is you can deliver right off the shelf and you don't even have to think about it? Will you already be in town for another gig? There's a whole bunch of reasons why it might be no-brainer convenient. And of course, can you collect what you need? Contact info, email addresses, testimonials, demo video footage, all of that stuff is reasons to say yes to a gig. But that's not what we're here to do. We're here to find out if we want to say no to the gig as well. One other factor is values here. So I might say yes to a person who I want to help. I want to do a favor for. I might say yes to a friend or a family member. I might say yes to a business partner who says, hey, can you do me a solid? And there is a pre-existing relationship. So that to me is values. Am I willing to help and serve and support, or am I going to be a stickler for getting, making sure I get 5 figures and above for every single gig? Now, here's the other thing that I believe in fully and wholeheartedly is fee integrity. So we're talking about accepting the gig or not accepting the gig. And one of the factors is fee. Now, we want to make sure that any decision that you make when in terms of lower fee, accepting lower fees, or taking higher fees, or whatever the variable is, you must be able to rationalize, justify, explain, document, and convince anyone who asks, why did you charge this person that money and this person that money and then charge me this money? What gives, Magic Boy? All right, I've heard that a few times. So as long as you can come back and say, it's a different date on the calendar, it's a busy season, it's not a busy season, it was further to travel, it is for, extra preparation, you had different wants, needs, and desires, you wanted me to do 6 presentations, they want me to do 1, whatever it is, you've got to be able to point to reasons, believable, conceivable, convincing reasons that aren't just arbitrary, right? And this can be complicated. It can be complicated to have a fee schedule. It can be complicated to quote fees. But here's what's not complicated. Maintain your values. Maintain your integrity. Maintain the fact that they're going to talk anyway. So it's not just about, what if I can do this and not get caught? That's not the point, right? The point is we want to make decisions from a place of value and a place of values. So even when the number is through the roof, if I can't deliver value on that presentation, if it is not my zone of genius, my area of expertise, or if I don't believe that I can absolutely knock it out of the park, then I ain't taking that gig. Now, I know anyone who wants to book speaking gigs in the corporate market, that is my jam. I can absolutely knock that out of the park. I invite you to the description to find out ways that I can help you do that, from small to medium to large, even free. I absolutely have that as my zone of genius. corporate speaking, keynote speaking on the big stages, even if you feel like you don't have a corporate speaking topic. If you can help people, then you can help organizations. Head on over to getspeakinggigs.com. And hey, we'll even see you tomorrow. And as always,